Maverick 100.9. It's Corliss. And we are bringing somebody to you live this week that I haven't got to see for a long time. So I'm over the moon excited. Luke Prater is here. Hi, Luke.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. How are you, ma'am?
I am wonderful. I'm so excited to be catching up with you again. And we have so much to talk about, which is, always a grade for me over here. But
yes, ma'am.
Of course, you're coming to Stampede College Station this Friday night. I'm sure you are stoked for that because you've played there before, back when it was a different venue, and I just love having you in College Station.
Yes, ma'am. Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure. And yes, ma'am. Yeah, the shows in College Station are always real fun. There's a young environment there, so happy to be there always. And they've done a couple things to kind of revamp that venue from Southerns into Stampede, and it's just a really, really cool spot. So it's great sound. They got a big old LED screen behind us, which is awesome. So looking forward to it for sure.
It really has had the makeover of a lifetime. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, put your party pants on. Seriously, it'll blow you away. But you are even bringing in new music as well. You just released another single to Texas country radio called Just a Man. I already love it by the title. Tell me more.
Well, it's kind of a somber tune. When I put the song out, I made a big post on Instagram, and it's pretty funny. If you go and listen to the lyrics, you're going to play it here in a little bit. It's kind of a story about this guy. He's describing his situation and his presumed marriage, and things are just not looking hot. And the moral of the story is, I'm just a man. I'm doing the tag of the song is I keep doing all I can, but I'm just a man. And it's just she's too busy doing her stuff. I'm working. I get home. She's probably asleep. But it's hilarious. It was my first single that I released after being married, which was on June 2nd. So I think 2 months later, I got this single coming out. So I made a big PSA to the entire world. My marriage is going wonderfully. It is perfect. I was just telling you, we're still on the honeymoon phase. I am not whatsoever using this song as a metaphor to my life right now. Everything is going great, but it is country music is supposed to be sad. It's supposed to be sad songs about your life, and all that. So that's where we got that one.
Okay, I'm so glad that you clarify, which I know this, but yes, and that's been in the news a lot here lately. We've got country singers left and right writing songs and releasing them at each other, and it's getting a little testy. So I guess right now is the best time to clarify. Yeah, right.
What's funny is I was 16 when I wrote the song too. I'm 23 now, and I was 16. Aww. And of course, I've edited it. I've edited, is that right?
Yeah.
Over the years. But it's hilarious to think about this 16-year-old kid now. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't got no idea about being sad in marriage. You ain't got a clue.
But you know what? We all know people that have. Goodness gracious. Unfortunately, we know that story.
Yes, ma'am.
And I bet a lot of people will be relating to this one. So we're going to let them have it on Maverick 100.9. Don't forget, he's coming to Stampede this Friday night. Luke Prater and Just a Man. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. Maverick 100.9, you heard it here first. The latest from Luke Prater, Just a Man. And we were just chatting about Newlywed. Luke Prater, this song is not about you at all. And I'm so happy to hear, you gave me the full update on you and your beautiful bride. I'm so excited for you guys. So I'm assuming more of the new music to come will be a little bit more love focused, huh?
Of course. Yes, ma'am. I think she would like that too. Maybe some love songs. If you go look at my whole catalog, the first EP that I released was fresh off a heartbreak. And so it's 5 songs of nothing but a fast tempo sad song, a slow tempo sad song, a medium tempo slow song, right, sad song, just straight from the heartbreak. But we're getting there. That things are looking up, so there'll be some happy music coming of it. Actually, the next single out to Texas radio, a little teaser for it. It's a good little honky tonkin' barn burner about meeting a chick and things going well. So it's looking up.
Oh goodness. I'm excited for all of it, Luke, honestly. So we will be keeping in touch with you on new music, but more importantly, you're back in College Station this Friday night. I want everybody to know that you can get your tickets ahead of time at stationstampede.com. Don't forget that Stampede in the Post Oak Mall is the sponsor of the Maverick 100.9 studio. It's so great to have other Texas country lovers here in our community and bringing in great Texas country music,
Absolutely.
We are stoked, and it's a full band show. Do we know who's opening this one up for you?
We don't, but they're going to be great, and you need to get there early to see them.
I say that a lot in my interviews, and I hope people know that, I genuinely mean that. Every time I've gone to a show at Stampede and seen an opener that I didn't know, they ended up blowing me away. So if that's the consistent thing, I'm down.
Absolutely. Yeah, the last show we played there, they had Charlie Hickman open the show. Have you ever met Charlie?
I have not. I wish I had, because I love his music.
Oh, just the sweetest dude ever, and phenomenal musician. But over that, just a super cool guy, great hang. So I'm positive that whoever is on the show is going to be right up that alley.
And hey, I met you as an opener many moons ago. It seems like it was ages ago, just as Curtis Grimes was kind of taking you under his wing. And I will never forget going back to say hi to him. And he immediately diverted the conversation. He goes, no. You have to meet Luke. He's incredible. You're going to love him. And he was 1000% right.
Well, that's awesome. I owe quite a bit to Curtis, and I'm very, very thankful for everything he did to get the ball rolling to where we are today. So I'm very, very grateful for him.
And here you are, live full band show from Luke Prater. Please trust in your girl Corliss when I tell you this is your Friday night show. It's Stampede. Luke, thank you so much for coming and getting us amped for a great show on Maverick.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for having me.